Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 again with another Transformers video review. This is going to be a quick review. I'm not going to do a full review this time, but here I do have the new Studio Series 86 Galvatron, which essentially he's just got a updated paint job. Doesn't have any remolding as far as I'm aware. You know, this figure has been around for a while. But there are a few things I wanted to talk about. But we'll start looking at the box. Here we got him in his Canon mode. Studio Series Galvatron, Transformers. There we got him scowling there on the side. He is a leader class. Here we got him in his robot mode. On the top we just got the movie logo. On the bottom we got legal jargon. And then on the back we have our obligatory product shots of bad comedy. And we got our little bio about him murdering Starscream. This is one of the last Studio Series figures to get a backdrop, so we'll show that off real quick. Toss that off to the side. But yeah, here we have that sort of coronation. I'm sure if you look closely you might be able to find Starscream's ashes in the back there somewhere. But yeah, I do find it a little interesting that the characters in the background are Ramjet, Astrotrain, and Thrust. Honestly, we need a new Astrotrain and we need to reissue a Thrust. We did at least get Ramjet, so yeah, there is the standee. Now on to the figure itself. He is pretty much the same as the Kingdom and Legacy versions, just with a new paint job. Again, I do like that this time his cannon is opaque plastic, not transparent. He does come with his two guns that are shaped like the ship Unicron gave him. I'm probably going to stick these in a baggie for this one in particular, just because feels a little weird on him. But yeah, he looks nice. You know, I'll just go ahead and talk about it now. As far as reusing older molds for Studio Series, I feel like sometimes it is justified. I feel like this figure fits well within the Studio Series 86 line. It feels like a very well sculpted and accurate version of the original Galvatron. You know, it works for him. It didn't work for some other characters like the Starscream we got, which was just the Earthrise Starscream with the coronation set. That one doesn't feel right to me. I feel like we should get a different Starscream because that one is not animation accurate. That one doesn't feel Studio Series. Whereas like this Galvatron does, and like, you know, that we're supposed to be getting a Soundwave I think within the next year, and I think that one needs to be a new mold, not a repeat of the Netflix, because that one still has all like the Greeble from the Earthrise or not, was it Siege, the Siege ship mode Soundwave. And then, you know, some other ones, let's see, I'm trying to think what other ones. I know we're getting like Perceptor and that and a 3-pack, like, is it the this year? Yeah, I think it's towards the end of this year. And that one feels like it would fit fine in 86. You know, some molds I feel are okay to reuse for 86, and this is one of them. And I know a lot of people are tired of this mold because I got my I got my Legacy Galvatron on sale. I got this on sale, and I'm probably gonna go and get the Toy Colors one, which is also on sale. So I get people are tired of this mold, but I do feel like it's a good mold for Galvatron. I think it's just, you know, I understand it's been reissued like 4 or 5 times over like the last like 8 years or something like that, something crazy. He's been around a while, so I understand not a lot of people are looking to get him, and that's why I specifically waited for him to go on sale. I got him for like $10 off. So, but enough of that little rant. Let's do a little comparison with him next to the Legacy. And you can see the drastic change in colors here. And again, I do feel like this is a much better movie Galvatron. I do wish that they had made the Decepticon symbol a little brighter. It's kind of hard to see on his chest because like it's kind of showing up with the lighting here, but it can kind of blend in because the purples are very similar shades, which is a bit of a bummer. But again, I like the opaque cannon because like here you can sort of see where all the like screw holes and like connecting bits are. Not really a huge fan of that. I will say, comparing the two, this guy must have had a higher paint budget because like he has way more silver. Like the top, these are silver. There's silver back here where there's no paint here at all. Silver on the cannon. There is some black paint here on the treads, whereas this one was silver. I do get about the same amount of paint on the legs with the kneecaps and the shin guards and the toes. But yeah, as far this guy, the Legacy definitely must have had a higher paint budget. Like there's no doubt in my mind because he's got way more paint on him. But yeah, overall it's still, you know, the same mold, but like as far as like what's supposed to be movie and what's not, I do think this is the superior color. But overall, if you don't really care about the color that much, you know, if you have this guy or you find him for like way cheaper because this guy's, you know, newer, both figures are good. They're both good figures. They have the same articulation, the same transformation. It's literally just a different paint job to match the movie accuracy. And I feel this one does a really good job of that, so that's why I picked him up. I do really like both figures. It's a great transformation, great robot mode. The cannon mode is really fun. So yeah, you know, it's a good figure, and really the only problem with it is that it's just been reissued so many times. Probably anybody watching this has one of these already. Like you can get, I think you can get this guy for like $35-40 bucks, and this guy's on sale on Amazon at the time of this recording for like 45. So you know he's not, you know, he's not in high demand anymore. So, but overall, still a great figure, and I just wanted to give like a little side-by-side comparison and talk about the you know, Studio Series reissue situation, I guess. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say here. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.